It's finally been announced officially that David Corenswet is our brand new Superman.
You can't look me in my eyes right now and tell me he doesn't look like a Walmart version of Henry Cavill.
Oh, there's a hashtag that's trending right now, and the hashtag is Fire James Gunn.
A Man of Steel sequel with Henry Cavill is exactly what DC needs to save their brand. Hashtag bring back Henry Cavill, hashtag fire James Gunn. I don't think people actually enjoy the craft of filmmaking. They just want something that they could be upset about, or just like a tribe that they could just band together and just tear something down. He didn't even start yet.
I got it.
He does.
Think of teenage Henry Cavill in Man of Steel, bro.
You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. We finally got our brand new Superman, which we kind of already knew.
You're Superman.
Don't start, bro. But after 6 months of James Gunn announcing that he was going to redo the entire DC slate, it's finally been announced officially that David Corenswet is our brand new Superman. We also have a new Lois, Rachel Brosnahan.
Brosnahan.
Rosenbaum.
Brosnahan.
Brosnahan?
It's Brosnahan.
David Corenswet looks like a Superman. I'm not mad at it. He's just a little skinny, but you feel me? He get in the weight room, he push some weights. He gonna look like Superman.
You want me to be honest, bro?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
You can't look me in my eyes right now and tell me he doesn't look like a Walmart version of Henry Cavill.
Oh!
You can't deny it.
If David Corenswet looked like a Walmart Henry Cavill, who does Henry Cavill look like?
The gold standard Superman.
Oh, no, it's the gold standard Superman. We not about to say here.
No. He is him. Be for real.
We not, okay, look, we've already established, bro, it's done. Man of Steel, that era is over.
I'm not saying bring it back. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he don't look like him.
Look,
I got it.
He does.
Think of teenage Henry Cavill in Man of Steel, bro.
You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. Nicholas Hoult missed out on Superman and Batman, which
Anybody upset?
he is, but I'm not. But look, he could be a good Green Lantern, bro. Hal Jordan? Yeah. A lot of people throwing his name around there for Lex Luthor and stuff like that. I personally wouldn't want him as Lex Luthor.
Hey, man, I seen a fan picture of him bald. I said no.
I personally don't want that either. They were talking about Bill Skarsgård. I think he got the psychotic look to him.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up thing to say to somebody. Like, oh, you got a psychotic look to you.
I don't know how Bill looked bald. That's a major thing, bro.
No. He probably looked great. He probably looked like Elon Musk before the money.
It's not Lex Luthor, bro.
That's exactly what Bill Skarsgård is gonna look like, bro. Elon Musk was losing his hair. He got a hair transplant. Listen, if Superman Legacy fails, bro, just I say throw the whole universe away, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Because this is me. I feel like, you know what? I lied. I'm gonna give him 2 movies.
I'm gonna give him 1 movie just because of The Flash.
You can't count him in it. He didn't even put his name nowhere in the credits.
He praised it.
Bro, you gotta sell the movie, bro.
Exactly. Why? So I can't trust him. I can't trust him. He's a liar.
You're right. I don't think Superman Legacy is gonna make as much money as they hope for, but that's gonna be because they dropped The Flash, Blue Beetle is going to flop, Aquaman is going to, like, we all know this stuff. I say drop Blue Beetle on HBO Max only. Like, the original plan, drop it on HBO Max. Aquaman, bro, throw it away, bro. Can it. Because they can still do it. There was no trailers or anything like that. So I'm not mad at James Gunn because I know he's fighting an uphill battle. Yeah, not as many people are as patient. And so there's a hashtag that's trending right now after all this news. And the hashtag is Fire James Gunn.
I also seen hashtag BOYCOTT WARNER BROS DISCOVERY.
I seen that too. After the casting of David Corenswet as the new Superman, people on the internet are very upset. Someone made like Need Cavill, but with the DC logo in the middle. It's just so corny, bro. Oh my gosh, yo, this shit is so corny, bro. I hate it because look at this fucking photo, bro. I hate it. For the people in the back, let me read it to you. Her at name is actually Snyder Queen.
Yeah.
Hashtag bring back Henry Cavill. Hashtag Henry Cavill Superman. Pass it on. And it's that corny ass photo. If we're going to be honest, the DCEU, and I love the DCEU, this is what pisses me off, but I can admit the DCEU wasn't raking in the amount of money that they wanted. And so what kept happening was that they kept switching positions and pivoting on their viewpoints and stuff like that. And again, a lot of the executives were corrupt as hell. They were fucked up. They did Ray Fisher dirty. They did Zack Snyder dirty. But it's like, those are some of the reasons where it's like, first off, to my knowledge, they cleared all those dudes out, or at least most of them. 2, shouldn't that be a reason as to why you don't want Zack Snyder, don't want Cavill or Ray Fisher to return, and let them go on and do their own thing and be Zack Snyder right now is making his passion project Rebel Moon.
He is chilling. He's doing his thing.
If I'm Zack Snyder, I'm not going back to DC, bro.
But this one guy says, DC Studios CEO James Gunn has no idea what fans and film goers want. Henry Cavill is beloved in the Superman role and one of the biggest male movie stars alive right now. A Man of Steel sequel with Henry Cavill is exactly what DC needs to save their brand. Hashtag bring back Henry Cavill. Hashtag fire James Gunn. And then someone said, Gunn awkwardly giving away that it is personal. Hashtag fire James Gunn. Hashtag bring back Henry Cavill.
He really does look like him, bro.
He do.
It's crazy.
If you guys really want to be pissed off about something, James Gunn was approached to write a brand new Superman movie before Henry Cavill was even taken out of his position. They came up to James Gunn and said, bro, we trying to make a new Superman movie. You want to write this? And he said yes. They were already going to fire Henry Cavill. I'm in this place of, I don't think people actually enjoy movies, bro. I don't think people actually enjoy the craft of filmmaking. They just want something that they could be upset about, or just like a tribe that they could just band together and just tear something down. Because it's like, you need to understand that these processes take a long time to go through. For you to sit down and write a script and film something and all of that, like, yes, you're a consumer. You don't have to care as much about that. But at the same time, like, give him a chance. He didn't even start yet. Like, think about that, yo. He didn't even start yet. Again, we just gotta wait. We gotta wait. And I personally am not, like, I low-key get embarrassed saying that I'm a fan of Zack Snyder because I don't want to be mistaken for a Snyder bot. I love movies first, and whoever is going to give us the best story, that's what I want to watch. We had our opportunity with Zack Snyder, and that's it. Warner Brothers did drop that bag. That would have been a great story to watch. We saw the behind the scenes. We've seen the storyboards and all of that.
I was about to say, don't get me started on the slate they dropped. Remember that?
What do you guys think about David Corenswet being cast as Superman? I mean, we kind of saw it coming. They kept putting his name out there. Let us know down in the comment section below. This has been Adler.
His body used to quiet.
And we'll see you in the next encounter.
Peace.